Hello people of YouTube, we are returning roommates. Let's get down to business. New event. You know what? I think this is going to be a good week. For a change, I'm actually getting out the door without running into something crazy delaying me. The last few weeks have been ridiculous. Everyone else has already gone to class, so I lock the door behind me as I head out. Sally, what are you doing? Or at least, I thought the others had gone off to class. It looks like Sally's coming back. And she's definitely smuggling something. I know the very look of well. Jacket clutched to her chest, eyes darting all over the place, slightly hunched over like she doesn't want something to fall out. She's smuggling drugs. I just know it. I walk out the gate and give her a wave as I turn toward my class. Oh, Max! Hey, I forgot a book. Wow, she's pretty terrible at lying about it, too. Sally runs past me and heads out the door, to the door, without looking me in the eye. I can tell she's struggling to keep her jacket closed and get into her pockets at the same time. I suppose I could go over and help, but that means getting tied up into whatever crazy scheme she's got going into today. I just don't know if it's worth it. Yes, let's see if I'm right about her smuggling drugs. Oh, who am I kidding? When have I ever run from trouble? I sneak up behind Sally as she struggles to hold her jacket closed while opening the door. I don't think anybody will care that much about a bag of weed, so what? So what? Crack? Ah, Max, you jerk. Don't scare me like that, and shut up, it's nothing of the sort. Sally struggles with her jacket for a few moments, looking around swiftly. Everyone else is gone, right? It's Dominic's TA day, right? I think so. Why? What's... Before I can finish my sentence, I hear a small whimper like a small dog whining. You smuggling a dog? Well, Dominic's not gonna like that. I just know it. Is that what I think it is? Sally sighs and opens her jacket, revealing a tiny puppy. Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting. I can tell, Crack. Really? I was just joking. I wasn't. Where'd you find him? He was just wandering the street by the main avenue. She looks so annoyed. Like, I don't know why. What, did you just ask around about him? Of course, I don't just go stealing dogs. I didn't say that. Anyways, he was about to go wandering into traffic, so I scooped him up. I looked all over, but nobody claimed him. I don't see any tags or anything. Who would abandon a cute little guy like this? I don't know. It happens a lot around college towns like this, though. People get a pet, and then they have to move away for some reason, and they just abandon their poor animals. Sally looks like she's about to cry just thinking about it. Well, for now, let's get him set up inside. Come on. I unlock the door, step through, and take off my winter coat. You do know this is totally against the rules, right? Dominic will freak out if he finds out. Well, I'm not telling if you're not. Hey, I've got your back. I'm always up for some rule breaking, especially if it pisses off Douchenik. Here, stay here and cover him up. I'll make sure the coast is clear. Thank you, Max. I really appreciate your help. So does little Vegemite. Vegemite? Really? Suddenly I hear rustling from the kitchen. I try to sneak a bit closer. That's when I see Dominic's hand pushing the door open. Crap, I've only got a moment to figure out what to do before he comes out here. Count to 35 before coming back in. I slam the door on Sally, shoving her back outside. Now what to do? Pretend I'm skipping class. If I've got Douchenik pegged, there's one thing he can't pass up. The chance to lecture a no-good like me. I walk over to the kitchen as loudly as I can. Ha, those suckers actually thought I was going to class. Class is for losers. Losers who can't get laid at that. Oh, is that so? What, Dominic, what are you doing here? I am both shocked and also surprised. This is very bad acting on your part, Max. I'll just bet you are, you slacker jackass. Whoa, Dominic, can you shut the hell up? I can't believe you thought you just get off out of your classes and nobody would be around to call you on your crap. You are no fun, Dominic. You're no fun at all. And Anne's headed down your path too, of not being any fun. I maneuver into a seat behind Dominic, who rounds on me with a full head of steam. I'm definitely gonna pay for this. So, whatever. I love making him angry. For one thing, have you considered how much you're paying for this? Or, I'm sorry, your parents are paying for this, am I right? That's incredibly disrespectful to them and to yourself, after all. I tune Douchenick out as the doorknob handle turns quietly. Sally pokes her head in, sees the situation, and begins to sneak up the stairs. She gives me a look of sympathy as Dominic continues to rail on. Yeah, but who cares about that stuff? Really, Dominic, shut the hell up. I don't even know what he was saying, but it's enough to set him off again, keeping his attention squarely on me. I'll have to check on Sally later tonight. It's worth a lecture to help her out. You know, in the time you've been sitting here lecturing me, I could have made it to class. He just like, I don't know. Get out, you jackass! No! We will have a fight to the death! Ma! He really is too easy. So that's what my tuition money is used for. I guess I'm impressed, but I wish there were more streamers. Crap, I shouldn't have checked my email. One of my professors wants to see me after class. This is never good. Oh gosh, what did we do this time? See me after class is right up there with we need to talk for bad indicators. I guess I could always just avoid the whole thing, but Professor Teske's temper is pretty legendary. If I miss the appointment, who knows what he'll do. Well, we don't want to skip it. Well, if we skip an event, that means we don't get to see what happens. So, yeah, let's play it out, see what this professor wants. I suppose there's nothing for it. I'll just have to go. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. I try to keep my head down during class, and afterwards head over to the professor's office. Professor, you wanted to see me? Okay, so we have to think of a new voice for him. Let's see, what voice have we not done yet? Let's give him Miss Akiyama's voice from MEMO. This is... oh, a teacher.
This is Hasegawa Sechi, and he will be joining you from today onwards. Be nice to each other, okay?
We're not in elementary, woman.
Oh, and by the way, if you give me any trouble, I'll personally make sure you get something punishment 3. No, time's over. Understood?
Creepy teacher.
Please take the empty seat near the window.
I'll sit where I want to, teacher.
Oh, Max, exactly on time.
I know he's a guy, but I couldn't think of any other guy voice because we have Dominic, Chad, Rakesh, and that creepy, tiny guy with the glasses. I forget his name since it's been so long, but yeah, let's just give him a really high-pitched voice. We haven't given anyone this voice yet. I don't think so, anyway.
If only you were dead. If you were only this diligent in class.
I hate it when he grimaces at me like that. It looks like he's trying to dissect me. Oh no. Looking around, I noticed there's another student already here. At least she's not trying to kill me with her eyes. Yeah, sorry, Professor.
Well, anyway, to the matter at hand, you both know I've been helping out the sociology department lately, right?
Oh god.
Well, one of the professors is running an experiment. She wanted me to give you a few of my students a little questionnaire. You don't have to, but I'll give you a bit of extra credit rate for your trouble.
Oh god, her face! Let's see, what other voice? We have so many voices for this game. Like, Days and MEMO didn't have this many characters. Well, maybe Days kinda did, but not this many. Because I didn't have to find a voice for everyone.
I have no problem filling out a questionnaire, Professor.
Okay, I couldn't think of anything else. That's my... Because she looks like a really goody-goody two-shoes, but Anne is also a goody-goody two-shoes. Well, most of the time. Except when we get her drunk. But, her voice is different, so, yeah. The girl looks at me, waiting on my response. She notices me looking back at her a little vacantly and blushes, looking away. Guess I have that effect on all the ladies. She doesn't look that happy.
Thank you, Carmen, and you, Max. It's not like you couldn't use the credit with your grades.
Don't hate on me. There's that damn glare again. Yeah, sure, I'll fill this thing out. The professor nods like he hadn't expected any less. He hands us the papers without further comment. There are a few questions on the paper, mostly about my college life. I fill in most of it pretty easily. The last question gives me a pause, though. Your fellow student has obtained the answers for the next test. They plan on using them, as do several others. They offer you the chance to use them as well. There is no chance for you to be caught using the answers. Do you use them on the test? Yeah. In all honesty, I'm, basing this game off of me and what I would do, so, yeah, I would answer yes. Hell yeah, I use them. Who wouldn't? I mark it down and give the professor my sheet.
Oh my, look at me. This is my shocked face. It is surprisingly similar to my disappointed face.
You don't have many faces, do you? Well, then you should probably hope nobody gets the answer to the test, shouldn't you? Besides, isn't it supposed to be an anonymous survey?
Indeed, that's enough for now, Max. Go on with you.
Man shouldn't ask questions he doesn't want to hear the answers to. That's all I'm saying. I still take off pretty quick, though. Get out of the way from them. Learning, learning, learning. Yes, I'm aware that the entire is... Oh my god. I'm sorry. Who's awesome? I'm awesome. It's got a good beat and I can dance to it. Ah, that was good. Time for breakfast. I mean, for lunch, apparently. Alright, jersey check, water dispenser check, team spirit, well, I shouldn't probably get to work.
Hey Max, thanks for the H2O, keep up the good work!
Hopefully that's his voice. I guess that went pretty well.